Welcome. Today is Wednesday. It is February 22nd, and we are here for a morning yoga class. Let's make sure we have a nice quiet space. Our mats are nice and comfy. We'll spend the next hour together letting go and connecting with movement and breath to help us transition into our day. Let's start with some relaxation and go down onto our backs. Allow your arms to be restful at your sides, palms open face to the sky. Closing our eyes, let's breathe deeply into our nose, expanding belly, back, and ribcage as we inhale. And exhale out through the nose. Feel that same area of your body contract and empty. While we continue to focus on our breath, bring some awareness to the face. Let's relax our eyes, relax our jaw. Breathe into the neck. And we'll guide our breath and awareness into the arms, and let's breathe from shoulders to fingertips. Guiding our breath and awareness into the legs. Start at your hips and breathe all the way down to the tips of your toes. Next, let's guide our breath into our spine. We'll start at the top of our head. Breathing down the spine, letting your breath weave itself in between each segment of our spine. Visualize that space expanding and breathing away any tension or tightness that we hold in the spine. From there, we're going to inhale, float the left arm to the sky. Exhale it behind us, and then stretch out through your left fingers, push out through your left heel. And then let the body go soft. And inhale the right arm to the sky. Exhale, let it float back behind you. Reaching out through right fingers, pushing out through right heel. And let that go soft. And now try stretching both at the same time. And let it release. Inhale the arms back up towards the sky. And exhale, return to your sides. Now let's pull the left knee up to our chest and give it a good close hug. Flex and point the foot. Roll the ankle around. And then reverse. And then let the foot rest. And switch the legs. In goes the other knee, nice and close to the body. Flex and point. Roll the ankle around. Reverse the circle. Let the foot rest. And then bring both knees in together. Give yourself a good close hug. Add a few rocks side to side. Back to center, circling our knees around and around. And then let's reverse. And then just keep the knees tucked in. Let's separate the knees, keep the big toes touching, and just press your thighs close to your body. Start to open the knees wider, pressing soles of feet together. Draw those heels closer to your body. And then release, and we'll bring the knees back together. I want you to spread your toes out really wide. Scrunch them in tight. Spread open. Scrunch tight. Spread open. And scrunch tight. And then just let your feet relax. And rest your feet down. Toes turned in, heels turned out. Feet about hips distance apart. Arms long at our sides, palms to the sky. Tightening the belly, start to slowly peel up into a bridge. Feel the work in your hamstrings and your gluteals. If you're feeling this more in your thighs and your knees, you need to walk your feet further out, away from your bottom. Exhale as we melt back down. Try again, tightening the belly slowly, making our way off the mat. And then exhale back down. And again, let's tighten the belly and slowly peel up. And once we're there, hold it nice and strong. And lift the arms towards the sky. And then let's exhale, come back down. And once you've made it back down, bring the knees back in, close to the body. A few more rocks side to side. Center hold and circle both knees round around. And then let's reverse. And then the knees stay tucked in close. On the exhale, let's roll the body up. And once you've made it upright, we'll come into an easy cross-legged position. Allowing your palms to open face to the sky. Feel the shoulders falling from the ears and the spine lengthening off the tailbone. Let your chin drop to your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. Lift the head, we'll tip back, open our throat. Draw the chin back into your chest. Lift the head, tip back, open your throat. And again, draw the chin to your chest. Tipping left ear to left shoulder. Drop the chin and tip to the right. Drop the chin and tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. And then let the chin rest to your chest. Bring the head back to neutral and let's place our hands together at heart center. Inhale, open your arms and your heart. Exhale, scoop the belly in round, come forward. Inhale wide. Exhale round. Inhale wide, exhale round. Inhale wider, wider, widest. Reach high to the sky. Let the left arm float down. Continue to stretch a little higher. And let side bend to our left. Come back up. Side bend to the left. Sweep forward, reach out. Come back up. And let the arm float down. Inhale again, both arms rise. Let the right fingers lower. Stretch a little higher with the left. Side bend to the right. And back up. Side bend to the right. Sweep forward, reach out. Lift back up. And let that arm float down. Once there, let's draw the shoulders into the ears. Let them float down. Again, we'll draw them up and float them down. Draw up and float down. And then begin to roll the shoulders from back to front. Increasing the circles. And then once again, stretching both arms high. Let's bring the hands together at the heart. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, feel the body soften and transition to our hands and knees. Once there, shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet on the mat. Spread out those fingers wide, turn your hands and slightly press through second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. Sink your navel as you lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. And then make your way back to that neutral place. Let's extend through the heel of your right foot. Add the left arm forward, palm opening to the sky, spinal balance. Exhale, lower switch. Left leg extends, right arm comes forward, palm opening to the sky. Exhale, lower switch again. Exhale, lower switch. Exhale, lower. Returning to all fours. Big toes close in, knees separate, push back with your tailbone. Let your chest drop through your knees, forehead to the mat. Turn your palms towards the sky and stretch those fingers towards the end of your mat. Flip the palms over, press the fingers down, foundational hands. Toes tuck under, tailbone rises. Head dangles through extended arms, downward facing dog. Feel your ribs pulling closer to your thighs. Feel your shoulder blades reaching towards those gluteals. And then let's walk our dog a few times, lift and lower each heel individually. Press them both down. And let's inhale ourselves into plank. Exhale, return to down dog. And inhale to plank. Exhale again, down dog. Inhale to plank. From there, let's modify to the knees. And as we exhale, open the elbows, chest down, then hips. Elbows tuck in, lengthen the spine, press to the hip bones. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, coming back down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And again, exhale down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And then exhale all the way back. Extended child's pose. Tuck your toes, lift your tailbone. Downward facing dog. Walking our dog a few more times. Raising our heels. Pressing them down. Inhale, return to plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Again, inhale to our plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Make your way back to all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then we're back to neutral spine. And extend through the heel of your right foot. And then let's step the right foot between the hands. Position your knee over your ankle. Press through the top of your left foot. Lift upper body. Reach to the sky. Crescent moon. Let the left arm lower alongside your left thigh. And then we'll bring the right arm down also. Stay long in the waist. Hinge forward. Bring your ribs close to your front thigh. Release your hands to the mat. Tuck those left toes under so you can lift up left knee. Bring yourself into runner's lunge. Feel that long stretch from your left heel out through the top of your head. Stepping right foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthen, draw. Lift the right knee. Runner's lunge. From there, let's step right foot forward. Toes are closed, heels are apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again. Exhale to heart. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, fold deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up, touch the sky. Exhale into heart. Inhale again, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Cradling our elbows in the palms of our hands. Create a frame with your arms and let that head dangle within the frame. Allowing your upper body to completely release against your thighs. Release your fingers to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot into our lunge. Push the right heel down, turn your right toes out. Let's align the left heel with the back of the right heel. Begin to lift upper body. Extend your arms to the sky. Warrior one. Let your hands press together at heart center. Now lift to the ball of your right foot so you're returning to your lunge. Inhale, rotate to your left. Exhale, tuck that right elbow to the outside of your left thigh, rolling that left shoulder open for our prayer balancing twist. Exhale, untwist, hands to the mat. Left foot back to our plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Once again, let's cradle those elbows. Let your upper body rest against your thighs. Try to sink just a little bit deeper. Fingers release to the mat. Giant step back with left foot this time into lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel. Lift upper body. Hip bones face forward, shoulders are square. Add your arms for warrior one. Feel your body weight remain centered between both feet. Let's bring our hands together at heart center. Lift back onto the ball of your left foot. Inhale, rotate right. Exhale, left elbow tucks outside right thigh. Keep rolling that right shoulder open for a balancing twist. Exhale as we untwist, hands return to the mat. Step the right foot back into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale into the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot steps back into our lunge. Push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Aligning left heel with back of right heel again, lifting upper body. Warrior one. Start to straighten the left leg without locking. Open the arms wide to shoulder level. And then begin to rotate upper body. We end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes in, heels out. Palms to the sky. 5-pointed star. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. And then just stay folded in half, but let's inhale, flat back, look out. And then exhale. Try to let everything, again, just melt towards the earth. Press down into your palms, push the arms straight. Begin to bend the left knee and just shift your weight to the left. Keeping your right foot flat into the mat, so you should feel a really good stretch in that inner right thigh. Push back to a neutral place. Begin to raise your heels, coming way up high onto those big toe knuckles. And then press the heels down and rock back so you can lift up your toes, spread them open nice and wide. And then let your toes melt into the mat. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, open the arms to form your airplane. And then as we inhale, begin to lift upper body. And return to 5-pointed star. From there, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Stay really tall in the waist and bend your left knee. Look out past your left hand. Center your body weight equally into both feet. Warrior two. From there, extend the left arm a bit further forward, lift the left, lower the right, turn left palm to the sky, reverse warrior. Pull the left leg straight without locking. Continue to press through that left palm for reverse triangle. And then let's bring our arms to shoulder level. bringing us back to our starting point. Next, our right hip begins to pull right. Our left arm starts reaching far, far away from the right hip. Once we can't go any further in either direction, lower the left hand and lift the right. Feel your right hand being drawn towards the sky. Press your body up against that invisible wall. Feel like you're pressing your right hip a little bit forward, pulling the right shoulder a little bit back, breathing away any tension from your neck or your shoulders. Next, start to lower your right arm towards your right hip. Just going to make a full circle. Start to bend the left knee. Let's come back into Warrior Two. And then bring that left forearm to your left thigh. Extend the right arm to the sky. There will be our modified extended angle pose. Feel free to stay that way or reach your left hand to the mat. Exhale, begin to revolve upper body. Hands return to the mat as you lift to the ball of your right foot into your lunge. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at your waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale the hand down. Send that left foot back to plank. Exhale, it's lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. You can hang out there or insert a push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend through the heel of your right foot and then start reaching it towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Send the right foot between your hands. Return to your lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out, and then start to straighten your right leg. Lift the right toes, inhale, flat back. Exhale, sink deeper down into that right thigh. And then see if you can melt your toes back into the mat. Start to rebend the right knee, return to the ball of your left foot for lunge. And that's going to transition us into tripod balance. So straighten the right leg. Position your hands to form a tripod with that foot. Stay there or align your right thumb with your right pinky toe. Roll your left hip open. Reach that left arm to the sky. Half moon balance. Exhale, left hand down if it's lifted. Step the left foot in, toes close, heels apart. Bending our knees as we're sinking those hips down, pulling the knees closer together. Ribs lift away from your thighs, arms frame your head. Chair pose. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, open just the arms. Let them hook together behind your back. Pulling down with those hands, expand the heart open. Tip your head back to open your throat. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, hinge forward. Pull your ribs close to your thighs. Drop your head. Lift your arms higher. Exhale, release your fingers to the mat. Stepping back with our left foot into lunge. Push the left heel down, turn the left toes out. Align your right heel with your left heel, lift upper body. Return to Warrior One. Start to pull the right leg straight. Open the arms wide. Revolve upper body. Enter five-pointed star. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, fold. Inhale to the sky. And exhale, fold. From there, we're going to straighten the arms and legs. Inhale, flat back, look out. And then exhale, melt the body. Press down into your palms. Start to bend the right knee. Shift your weight to the right, keeping your left foot pressed into the mat. And then return to that center place. Let's raise our heels. Cross our heels and raise our toes, spread them open. And then let your toes melt into the mat. Crossing into the palms, inhale, flat back. Exhale, arms open for airplane. And then inhale as we rise to standing, returning to that five-pointed star. Now let's turn right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. Bend the right knee. Find that warrior two. Think about staying tall and centered and powerful. Extend the right arm a little farther forward. Lift the right, lower the left. Turning right palm to the sky. Reverse warrior. And then start pulling that right leg straight without locking. Continuing to press to the right palm, reverse triangle. And bring your arms back to shoulder level. Next, we're going to pull the left hip left and start reaching that right arm as far away from that left hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther, lower the left, lift the right. And there's our triangle pose. Feel that left arm being drawn towards the sky. Pressing the left hip forward, rolling the left shoulder back, so that we feel ourselves pressed against the imaginary wall. Breathing away any tension from the neck or the shoulders. Start to lower that left arm towards your left hip. As it makes its circle, we're going to bend the right knee. Bring ourselves back into warrior two. And then let's bring right forearm to right thigh, left hand to the sky. Modified extended angle or reaching the hand all the way down. Full extended angle. Exhale, begin to revolve upper body. Hands to the mat, rise to the ball of your left foot. We're back in lunge. Inhale, right arm opens to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. Twisting lunge. Exhale the hand down. Step the right foot back to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. You can hang out there or insert a push-up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Extend through the heel of your left foot this time and reach towards the sky. Three-legged dog. Step the left foot through the hands. Brings us back into our lunge. And then push the right heel down, turn the right toes out. Start straightening the left leg, and then we're going to lift those left toes. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink that upper body against that left thigh. And then see if you can melt your toes back into the mat. One more inhale. On the exhale, start to rebend the left knee, return to the ball of your right foot, and then push that left leg straight. Extend the right leg behind you. We've got our hands positioned to form a tripod balance. Remain like that, or you can align your left thumb with your left pinky toe, rolling the right hip open, adding that right arm to the sky, half moon balance. Exhale the hand down if it's lifted. Step the right foot in, toes close, heels apart. From there, start to bend your knees and sink your hips. Holding the knees in closer as you lift your ribs from your thighs. Adding your arms alongside your ears. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale to your heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, open just the arms, let them hook together behind you. Pulling down with those clasped hands, open the heart, open the throat. Inhale, neutral spine, exhale, folding forward, ribs to thighs, head drops down, arms reach higher. Exhale, release the hands. And then inhale, let's roll back up. And once you've made it up, come into your standing mountain pose. Finding a focal point for your eyes, let's fixate on that spot. Spread out those toes on your left foot even wider as you shift your weight to the left. Bend the right knee so your heel starts to pull up towards your bottom. Place the inside of your right foot in the palm of your hand. Now let your right arm come forward and lift that right arm. As we exhale, return to standing mountain pose and breathe. And we'll do the same dancer pose on the other side. So first we're making sure we've got our toes spread open really wide, shifting our weight to our left foot, belly button tight, focal point for the eyes. Bend the right knee so your heel comes up behind you. See if you can place the inside of your right foot in the palm of your hand, left arm forward. And then if you want to, expanding your dancer. Exhale, release. We're back to standing mountain pose. Inhaling to the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, holding your plank. Keep right shoulder over right wrist. Let's turn to the side and move into side plank. Come back around into full plank. Press up into down dog. Bend your knees like you're almost going to kneel, but don't. Press back up into down dog. And then inhale again to plank. Left shoulder over left wrist, turning to open side plank. Exhale back around into full plank. Press back up into down dog. Bend the knees like you're almost onto all fours. And then press back up into down dog. Let's inhale again into plank and hold there. Now I want you to lower about halfway and hold it. How about halfway from there? And then about an inch off the floor. And then just melt down. Rest your forehead on the back of your hand. Bring the elbows in close, forearms on the mat. Press through the hip bones and the tops of your feet. Lengthening your spine, we rise into Cobra. And then let's lower down from there. Stretch your arms alongside your body. Reach out to the top of your head and the tips of your toes. And rise away from the mat. And then exhale, melt back down. Place your hands again under the shoulders. Tuck the elbows in. Press through the tops of your feet and your hip bones. Lengthen your spine. Rising into Cobra. And this time let's press all the way back into extended child's pose. Let's pass our left arm through the right armpit, sinking that shoulder down. And then bring that arm out and we'll switch. Passing right through left. And then we'll bring that arm out and just stretch away. From there, let's ease onto our forearms. Tuck our toes, lift our tailbone. And there's our preparation for our dolphin pose. Think about pressing away from the mat, not sinking down into those shoulders. Let's try extending the right leg towards the sky. Bring that foot down and we'll switch. Extending the left leg. And then bring the left foot back down. And then ease back down onto the knees. Toes close, knees apart. Pressing back. Sinking the chest through the knees, stretching the arms out. Come back to foundational hands, scoop the belly and round the spine. Come up for your cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then come back to neutral spine. Extend through the heel of your right foot. Add the left arm forward, spinal balance. And then try lifting that left foot so it's not helping you balance. We'll bring the hand and foot back down. And then step the right foot forward. And let's keep both hands to the inside of the right foot. Start to pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat. And then you're going to ease down as close to the mat as you can with those forearms. And just sink down. I want you to breathe into the front of your left thigh and the back of your right thigh. And then see if you can't start to pull that right knee out away from the body a bit. Let's bring the knee upright, walk the hands back in. Press down to the top of that left foot. And let's reach back up towards the sky for crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Return to a lunge. From there, see if you can lift a high lunge. And then maybe add your arms for crescent lunge. Exhale, fold forward. Step the right foot back into your plank. Press up into down dog. And return to all fours. Now let's extend through the heel of our left foot. Head the right arm forward, spinal balance. And then try lifting that right foot so it's not helping us balance. Exhale the hand and foot back down. Step the left foot forward. Place both hands to the inside of the left foot. And then start to pull the top of that right thigh forward. Ease as close to the mat as you can. And just feeling that deep, deep stretch in the back of your left thigh and the front of your right thigh. And then see if you can start to pull the left knee out from the body a bit so we end up on the outer edge of that left foot. Bring the knee upright once again. Let's walk our hands in. From there, we're going to rise into crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. We're back in lunge. And then see about lifting upper body into high lunge. Adding the arms for crescent lunge. Exhale, fold forward, stepping back with that left foot into plank, and press back up into down dog. Walking our dog a few times, raising up both heels, pressing them back down, and then come back down onto all fours. Once there, you're going to sit down onto the right hip. Let your knees and your feet pull as close to your body as you can. Hold that left ankle with your left hand, send the right arm high. Side stretch off to your left. And then inhale, lift up. Exhale the right hand down. And let's step the left foot across to that right knee. We're going to tuck the upper portion of our left arm against our left inner thigh. Walk the right hand further back so the heel of your hand is close to your tailbone. Inhale, lifting that spine taller. Exhale, turn to look over your right shoulder. And then inhale, extend the left arm to the sky. Exhale, let that arm float down. And let's take the left leg and just stretch it out, placing the bottom of our right foot close to the left inner thigh. Stretch that left hand down towards the left ankle. Let side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Rotate at the waist to face that straight leg, hands on either side, and then simply fold forward. Let's inhale, rise back up. Once we're all the way up, bring the soles of your feet together. And then we're going to inch those heels closer to the body, widening the knees, keeping the spine long, and breathe. Exhale as we soften. And now let's shift our weight onto that left hip. Knees and feet as close together as our body allows, holding right ankle with right hand, sending the left arm high, side stretching to the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, that arm comes down. Now let's step the right foot across to that left knee. Tuck the right upper arm so it's on the inside of that right thigh. Walk your left hand a little farther behind you, pushing down into the palm. Inhale, taller, straighter. Exhale, looking over that shoulder. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, release. Now let's stretch that right leg out straight. Place the bottom of your left foot close to that right inner thigh. Right hand reaches towards the ankle, side bend. And then inhale, lift. Rotate to face that straight leg, hands on either side, reaching forward. And then come back up. And let's come back to soles of the feet together. Pulling the heels in closer to the body. Widening the knees, lifting and opening our spine. And then exhale as we soften a bit. Let's go ahead and stretch both legs out wide. Hands together inside the legs, start to extend forward, pulling that belly button closer and closer to the mat. Pushing out through the heels. And then we'll inhale and slowly come back up. Once we've made it back up, let's bring our legs closer together. We'll bend our knees, place our hands behind our thighs. And let's work at keeping our back straight. Belly button holds tight, and then simply balance. And then see if you can start to straighten your legs. Going where you can without letting your spine round out. And then adding the arms as well. And then slowly start to open. Like someone has a big iron and they're ironing you into the mat. Stretch your body straight. And then let your body go soft. And then from there, let's pull the left knee in. Let's do a little knee circle around. And then we'll go the other way. And then from there, let's extend towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Think about pulling toes overhead. And then use your right hand to press down on that right thigh to remind you not to let it lift. Ease up a little bit now. You can either hook your second and third fingers around your big toe, or you can put your hand on the inside of that left ankle. Again, we're going to pull forward, but as we're pulling forward, I want you to start to open the leg wide to the side. Keep pressing down with your right hand on that right thigh so as not to lift your hip. And then let's bring the leg back up. Rebend that knee. We'll slide the foot back out. And then switch. Let's bring the right knee in. So we start with our hug. And then do a couple knee circles around. And reverse. And just hold the knee in. And then we'll extend the leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close to your ankle as you can. Think about pulling your toes over your head. And then use your left hand to press on that left thigh. You can ease up a bit. Hook your second and third fingers around the big toes, or put that hand on the inside of your ankle. I have to go a little on the angle here so we don't hit the wall. And then start to open your leg out as wide as you can without letting that left hip leave the mat. And then we'll bring the leg back up. Let's bend the knee and send the leg back out. Once the leg is back out, arms at your sides. Let's rebend both the knees, toes in, heels out. Feet about hips distance apart. We're going to slowly bridge up. And at the top of your bridge, we're not feeling any weight in the neck. Lots of activation in the gluteals, and the hamstrings, and the abs, but not in the quads or the knees. Pull the left knee in, stretch your left leg up straight. bring that foot down and switch. Other knee pulls in, extending towards the sky. And then rebend, pressing the hips a little higher, slowly melting down. Once you've made it all the way back down, keep your knees and feet close together, stretch the arms out wide. Let's drop both of our knees to the left and look right. We'll bring the knees back up. Begin to drop them to the right, and let's look left. And then back to neutral center. From there, bring both knees in for another nice close hug. Starting with a couple knee circles. And then reversing those circles. And just hugging the knees in tighter and tighter. Rocking a few times side to side. And then holding to center. Let's hook our second and third fingers around our big toes. From there, you're going to separate your feet. Push up through the heels of your feet while your knees are bent. Pull down with your hands. And then try stretching your legs straighter and wider. Letting them pull back together, pushing those heels towards the sky. Bending our knees, tightening the belly so we can round up, nose toward knees, chin towards chest. And while we're up, just extend the right leg out. Pull it back in and extend the left leg out. And then you can rest the left leg down. Send the right leg back out and release to the mat. Arms restful at our sides, palms open to the sky. Continue to breathe deeply in through the nose, out through the nose. And then I want you to tense all the muscles in your arms, stretching from your shoulders to your fingertips. And while you're doing that, the rest of the body is soft. Let your arms relax. Do the same with your legs. Stretch from your hips to your heels, tightening all the muscles in those legs. And let them relax. And now shift your awareness into your belly. And I want you to tighten your belly, like you're trying to pull that belly button down and touch it against your spine. Belly release. And do that one again, navel to spine. So just hold it tight. No holding of the breath, just contracting the belly. And then let it release. And we want to guide our breath around the body, seeking out any places that remain tense or tight. And breathe into those spots. See if you can get to a place where it feels like you're floating just above the surface of your mat. Sometimes the weight of the world is too much for the strong people. Sometimes they may even break from the weight. But there is one thing they can't do. They aren't allowed to put the world down. Without the strong holding it up, the world would crash to the ground, shattering the people being protected. So they hold themselves together and the world up, waiting, and the strong pray to continue strength, while dreaming of a day they can walk away. Let's set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart. Spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Remember that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united. We are the same. We are one. Namaste. I thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope that you feel renewed and ready for the day ahead. I'll be back tonight to let you know what we've got taking place tomorrow. But in the meantime, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay kind. I'll see you soon.